TK gang. What's good? What's good with y'all? I hope y'all having a nice week, nice weekend. Sorry, my voice a little bit raspy, but it's all good. We still gonna get it in. All right, so today's Saturday, and I was supposed to drop a video on Friday. I had some stuff to tend to, so whatever. So here we go. All right, so let's get into last week's picks and predictions and whatnot. And your boy here, Don T, went 7-1. Only loss being Florida to LSU. I had high hopes for that secondary. They ain't do nothing. They got burnt. But yeah, it is what it is. So, new week, right? Check this out. This is what we got going on this week. We got a few top 25 matchups and maybe a game that y'all not looking at that you probably should be, just a little bit, just because of the circumstances of what happened the week prior. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. All right, so as y'all can see, I got my little paper, my little cheat sheet. Yeah. Whatever, whoop. Blah. Anyways, so first on the list, we got number 9 Florida at South Carolina. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably watching this video wondering why this game. Well, Florida just came off a big loss against the top 10 team, LSU. South Carolina, as you all know or should know, just beat the number 3 team in the country, Georgia, on the road. So you got a team that highly ranked, Florida, came off a big loss. So they're a little down. Or maybe not. But then you got a team in South Carolina off a high, beating the number 3 team in the country on the road. They up here. They up there. So this will be an interesting game to watch to see if Florida can bounce back or if South Carolina can hold the momentum. Now, Florida does come in with the number 20th ranked total defense. They are second in the country in interceptions, total interceptions. And believe it or not, they 48th in offense. I didn't see that happening. 48th in the country in offense. But on the other hand, South Carolina does have a defense. And we've seen that last week against Georgia. They got a defense. And one of the players to look out for, Israel Mamanaku, whatever. If I butcher his name, I'm sorry. But first name Israel Mamulaku, last name starts with an M. Well, he tied for 3rd in the country for interception. That secondary is real. They one of the top secondaries in the country. That's all I'm gonna say. If I'm not mistaken, they the 11th ranked secondary in the country. So yeah, Trask, yeah, do something with your life, because them boys, they can play. They can play out there. And as we seen last week, Florida receivers, they decent, but they ain't there. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen in this game. But anyways, I'm gonna still go with Florida on the strength of Florida deserved that number 9 ranking because of their defense. If their offense show up, then hey, all good. They're good to go. Okay, next game on the list. And these are 2 teams that I have not looked at all, but it is a top 25 matchup, so I will feature it on the show. And if y'all got any input about these 2 teams, please let me know in the comment section. Whoop-de-whoop. But we got number 12 Oregon. Yes, number 12 Oregon and number 25 Washington. Well, this game right here, like I said, I don't know too much about these teams, so I had to do my research. I had to do a little research, and Oregon tied for 2nd in the country in picks, 12th in the country in sacks. So that let you know they getting a pass rush. They got a pass rush, and they 6th in total defense and 30th in total offense. So that lets you know they getting a pass rush, and they turn the ball over. And Washington, number 50th in total defense, but it is what it is. 11th in the country, tied for 11th in the country in picks, along with South Carolina. So I don't know, but the problem is you got two of the most accurate quarterbacks in college football going head to head in Jacob Eason and Justin Herbert, who are both projected to go in the first round of next year's draft. Me personally, I like Justin Herbert. I like his size. I like his arm strength. Jacob Eason, yeah, alright, but I just don't get it with him. I just don't feel that same way about him that I do about Herbert. But this should, all in all, even though it's a Pac-12 game, which ironically we are featuring on today's episode 2 top 25 Pac-12 matchups. Sad but true. Anyways, but I'm gonna go with it's a tough one because Oregon is on the road at Washington in that brand new beautiful stadium they got up there that's what, like 2 years old. Oh man, I'm gonna go Oregon. I like Herbert. I like Herbert and the athletes he got in their defense. I like their defense. I think the defense will be able to turn over Washington a couple times, and they'll be able to get the W. Herbert will be good enough. He'll be accurate enough to be able to get the win, and I like his skill position athletes. He got some athletes out there. So we're gonna go Oregon on that one. All right. The next top 25 matchup we got, as I just hinted to, another Pac-12 matchup. Number 17, Arizona State at number 13, Oregon. At number 13, Utah. I'm sorry. Number 13, Utah. Yeah. So, number 17, Arizona State at number 13, Utah. This is interesting. We about to find out if Arizona State is for real, because Arizona State, they've been skating by. If you've seen like the highlights of their game, I've seen a couple of highlights. If you've seen highlights of their games and stuff like that, yeah, they've been skating by. They really have. They should already have one loss, but they're resilient. And, well, I think they already have one loss. I think they do have one loss. Whatever. But they've been skating by. But they're number 17 in the country. But do they deserve that ranking? Because they in the same boat as Oregon, Utah, them teams. Auburn. Does anybody think that they're better than Auburn, Oregon, or Utah? Well, we're about to find out this Saturday because they play Utah at Utah. And Utah, the number 10 ranked defense in the country and the number 25 ranked offense in the country. So them boys gets it done. They gets it done on both sides of the ball. They solid on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see how Arizona State can handle that number 17 ranking, or if they deserve it. If they come out with the win, hey, they proved me wrong. But I'm going to go with Utah because Utah done been there, done that. They done beat a lot of good teams over the years. Arizona State just up and coming on the scene. Utah at home. And the last but not least game of the week. And my boy Marvin, I don't know if he gonna like the video, but we got number 16, Michigan, at number 7, Penn State, in the annual whiteout game. Yes, that place is gonna be lit. And if y'all like defense, this the game to watch. Because you got two of the top 15 defenses in the country playing in this game. Yeah, two of the top 15. Penn State, number 4 in the country in total defense. 2nd in the country in sacks. And not to mention, they in the top 25 in total offense. I mean, them boys, I don't know if y'all seen the game a couple weeks ago. They had 10 sacks. 10. And my boy, Hoodie Dello, if y'all seen the last video, he mentioned that in the video. 10 sacks. Last week's video. 10 sacks. That's nasty. But Penn State, but Michigan, Michigan. Hey, they are in the top 20 in total sacks. Their defense, if you've seen, matter of fact, that same defense and that same offense, they beat the number 5 ranked total defense and a ranked team. At the time, I believe they were 16th, Iowa. held them to 3 points, 7-3. They shut them down. So that same Michigan defense shut down Iowa, who offense really ain't all that. But they managed to score a touchdown against the number 5 ranked defense, and their defense stood up to be able to stop Iowa. So it's going to be a hard one. But I will say it's going to be a defensive battle. Two of the best defenses in the country. But I will say if Sean Clifford has time to get rid of that ball, and if y'all seen Penn State, you know he's going to KJ Hamler. KJ Hamler is a sophomore stud. Dude's a beast. He's a playmaker. He's a bona fide playmaker. Watch his highlights. If Sean Clifford got time to get it to them athletes out in space, it's going to be a long day for Michigan. Yeah, just saying. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go with Penn State in the whiteout. Close game. Gonna be a close game. Michigan gonna hang in there. It'll be a close game, but I think Shea Patterson turned the ball over too much. And they fumble a lot. So I'm gonna go with Penn State. Okay. So the NFL, I'm not really gonna do previews on the NFL like I do college. I'm just give y'all picks. So we got the Saints and the Bears, Texans Colts, which is gonna be a good one. Ravens Seahawks, interesting. Still gonna be a good one. And Eagles and the Cowgirls. Yeah, Cowgirls. Cowboys. Whatever. Y'all know what I meant. Anyways. All right, so obviously I'm going to pick the Saints. Even though we ain't got Kamara and Jared Cook, I still think we're going to come out with a win over there in Chicago because they probably going to play their backup. They pack up quarterback. So, and besides, it's the Saints. You see the sign. I'm not picking against them boys. Texans Colts. This is a battle for first place in the AFC South. I like what the Colts did to KC. Shut them down. But at the same time, I like what the Texans did to KC. Run it up. So what we got a defense over there in Indianapolis. Got an offense in Houston. I'm going to go with Houston. Even though it's on the road, I'm going to go with Houston. Ravens Seahawks. We got old Lamar Jackson, New Era 8. And Russell Wilson, as Hoodie Dello would say, all up Sierra's bunghole. Whatever. But Russell Wilson having an MVP season. And as is Lamar Jackson. He's having an MVP season. So, I mean, it's going to be two running quarterbacks. Well, Russell Wilson ain't really a running quarterback, but he gets out of danger. But I like Russ at home against the Ravens. It'll be a close game, but I like Russ and the Seahawks at home. All right, then we got the Eagles and the Cowgirls, two teams that don't know what they want to do. One week they look good, the next week they look like trash. I don't know. And me personally, I think my Saints took the heart of the Cowboys because they don't feel like playing no more. They went out there and lost to the Jets. The Jets. Yeah, they went out there and lost to the Jets. So I don't think they feel like playing no more. So, with that being said, Carson Wentz, he's off and on. Well, actually, Carson Wentz is not off and on. His receivers are off and on. Dropping passes. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the viral interview about the guy, they was catching babies out the window, unlike Aguilar. I think I made that reference in the last video. But anyway, Cowboys at home, they play better at home, to be honest. They play better at home. I like the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. And, okay, so next thing we're going to go into real quick is the MLB playoffs. I know we got some baseball fans out there. I'm a baseball fan. My Braves is out. They got knocked out in 5 games by the Nationals. I mean, not by the Nationals, by the Cardinals. It is what it is. But we made it there. So, we got, hopefully we got some baseball fans watching. So anyways, the NLCS and the ALCS is going on. Well, the NLCS is over with because the Nationals won at 4-0. The Nationals smashed the Cardinals in 4 games. It wasn't even close. But the ALCS is getting real interesting with the Astros and the Yankees. Last night's game, the Yankees came to play, jumped up 4-1, and they held on. Final score 4-1. So now the series is 3-2, going back to Houston. And Houston is going to have their ace among aces. If you like baseball and you like pitching, watch Game 6. And it's tonight. And that boy Garrett Cole, he probably will win the Cy Young Award this year for the AL. But that dude there, he's a dude. That dude, if he's on the mound, it's over with. Yankees are going to shut it down. It's over with. That's what I'm saying. That dude can pitch. That dude he got some nasty pitches, dog, I'm telling you. So if y'all like baseball and we got any of y'all baseball fans watching, hey, check out the game. Game 6 tonight. I still think the Astros is going to win. We'll do a little World Series preview when it gets to that next week. We'll do a little World Series preview because the World Series starts on Tuesday, I believe. So yeah, we'll drop a little special World Series preview video on Monday. But I like the Astros to win it and close out the series. It's my opinion. They got the better pitching staff. They actually got the better lineup. The Yankees just hit for power. Their starters ain't worth nothing. Their bullpen is pretty good, but they gonna get to them starters real fast. So that's just my thoughts. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching and subscribing to the page. Make sure y'all like the page, subscribe to the page. Tell all your sports junkie friends about the page. And like I said, we're going to drop a special World Series preview video on Monday. And I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. As I said, leave all your comments. Hey, I get to your comments and we get on the show, we discuss and talk about it, all that. And I appreciate you guys for basically subscribing to the page, and watching the videos and liking the videos. So I appreciate that. Salute. So, but yeah, hey, Thick Pen Kings, this Don T. We out.